This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby. We're back on a Monday.
What's up, pal?
Brendan, good to see you. Put your hand in mine. Can't wait for Austin.
My family's out there. I'm the lone,
You're the lone
wolf out here.
Yep. I'm still flying back to Pod.
Are you thriving out there?
Thriving out there, not thriving in Springfield, Missouri, where I love that Blue Room. I love
great.
the Blue Room. I love that town. But Easter weekend, people we did well, but Easter weekend is when people go home.
Tough weekend for daddy. Yeah,
Tough weekend because
unless you're giving out Cadbury eggs.
And also...
Does no one on your team go, let's take Easter off?
Well, it's my fault because I made him change the date, and he was like, I got this.
Easter?
I didn't think about that.
Of course they have that.
Yeah.
3 weeks out, like, I have Easter.
Yeah.
Because no real comics work in the Easter.
Even New York was dead. My buddy goes, New York is dead, dude.
No, man.
And I was
time
like...
to be with your family.
Well, I looked around the down... I looked around at
Jesus
downtown.
has risen, motherfucker.
I know. Jesus punished me. He punished me for not observing Good Friday and for not observing his rising.
You got greedy.
I got greedy.
That's what it is. You got greedy.
I got greedy.
And you paid for it.
I paid for it.
You paid for it.
I paid for
I
it.
could have told you that.
Because that town, I looked around downtown, and I made a video for my wife.
They're religious there, too, Dubai.
The only missing is sagebrush and dogs howling because it's empty.
Yeah, it's Easter.
It's Easter.
It's like working on Christmas. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah. Not a good thing.
They can't work on Easter, dude. Go
Can't
home.
Easter. Go home.
Get the fuck home, dude.
Go home. I almost canceled, too. But it was just too...
You would think the club would want to cancel, too. It's like, you guys want to be home as well.
Yeah. But, I will say Saturday was a good showing, but still.
If you're going to go there,
you got to go
you gotta
there.
make sure you
make sure you sell
set
it,
up
show
well.
out. Yeah. So that was it.
I had a throwback. I mean, kind of throwback. I got hired to do this gig. You won't remember it because you're a fossil, but do you remember Pimp My Ride on MTV?
I do remember Pimp My Ride.
You remember how big Pimp My Ride? So the shop that did all the cars, they put like fish tanks and El Caminos and whatever, freaking ice cream truck and a Lamborghini. That shop's called West Coast Customs, and they're in Burbank. So I was hired to do this gig to highlight their cars out there. Dude, it was such a throwback. I mean, they're still flourishing. Like, they had Kendrick Lamar's cars in there.
Damn. So they're still doing the damn thing.
Oh, dude. He's crushing it. They had Mark Zuckerberg's Porsche in there that he had a Panamera that they're making longer for his kids.
Yeah.
Like, they're still doing big shit.
Blue-collar millionaires. Blue-collar millionaires.
Yeah,
right?
they're crushing it.
Yeah.
Crushing it. It was just a throwback, man. Yeah, that's him.
Yep. Well, I learned that I learned that a lot of farmers have got crazy money. You got to farm country, and you'll see a cute little old couple who are making $5 million a year.
Crushing it. Yeah.
And you're like, that couple is like, yeah, they have a home in Mendocino, and
They're like, you drink milk, right?
yeah.
Yeah. It's probably from their cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you like cheddar cheese, right? That's Mr. Cheddar. You're like, that guy?
There you go.
Driving the old F-100?
That's right.
That's cheddar.
That's cheddar.
That's cheddar.
With the dirt on his boots.
Yeah, that's cheddar.
That guy.
He's not going to show it off.
Guy goes to church on Sunday. Yeah, that'd be Mr. Cheddar.
That's
right
Mr.
there.
Cheddar.
Yeah, makes more money than you'll ever have.
Yeah. From cheese, dude.
Yeah, from cheese. Keeps it all quiet. I almost got the chance to milk a cow.
I told you. I know we talked again.
Because I saw these two guys with red beards that were growing any which way they wanted. They looked like they stepped out of the Confederate Army in 1860.
Did they have a guitar? Were they singing like that kid
64.
who came out with that slapper during the COVID?
Well,
remember that kid? What happened to him?
Which one?
Remember the kid who sang how angry he was about $1 not going a long ways or whatever? And he went on Rogan. Remember he like recorded this music off his Apple. It was like the biggest song ever.
Oh, I don't remember. No.
West Virginia Lows or some shit.
Yeah, with the red hair. Yeah, the ginger.
He was like, $1. You remember?
Yep. Yeah, he became big.
But is he still doing it? I'm sure
Oliver Anthony.
I'm sure around his town.
Richmond, Oliver Anthony. Yep.
He's getting sucked.
Yeah, there he is. He's got a lot of hair.
Did he want to go to American Idol or no?
That's a red beard.
I'd love to see him on American Idol.
Nah, let him just play.
And then he was mad because the right was claiming him. He's like, this ain't a right or left song. This is about America. He was like pissed off.
Yeah. West Virginia, baby. I'm back.
I think he's like touring now and just selling out everywhere.
Well, West Virginia, by the way, that's the Appalachians. That's where a lot of the Highlanders from your country from the from Scotland and Northern Ireland. That's where they settled.
I'm not from there.
Yeah, they were a herding people, a very aggressive people.
That's also where The Hill Has Eyes took place.
Well, they were an honor culture, and you went out there, and if you were an outsider, you weren't welcome.
Rightfully
Understand?
so.
Violence was a Hillbilly Elegy that J.D. Vance wrote. He grew up in that.
Oh, that's
environment.
right.
He grew up in that. He called his Meemaw and his Pawpaw.
Yeah, don't talk
Meemaw
like
and
that.
Pawpaw.
Yep.
And his paw and his maw.
Pawpaw.
Yeah, they were a violent group.
That guy's still doing a ton of touring, I think. He got
Hatfield-
so much pubs off that.
Oh yeah. Well,
He went on Rogan like the next
Hatfields-
week.
The Hatfields and the McCoys in
Are you
that
still on
area.
the history of West Virginia?
Yeah, but there was a low-grade civil war between these two families,
Yeah.
right? And they were always settling scores. And there's a famous story about the mother of one of those, the matriarch, and the son got shot in the stomach, and he was groaning in the back in the house, and she goes, "Shut up and die like a man."
Oh, that's a bad mom.
To her own,
huh?
to her
bad
own
mom.
son. So they were good people.
Well, remember the documentary on Netflix on West Virginia? Fantastic.
I didn't see it.
Meth, a lot of meth, a lot
yeah.
of missing teeth.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Wonderful white.
The Wonderful Whites? Is it the Wonderful Whites? Is that racist? Or Wonderful Whites? It's wonderful to be white?
Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia.
That's right.
There
I
you
was
go.
close.
That right there is what I'm talking about.
It's never good when they show your family tree and there's 4 mugshots.
Well, it's never good when they show your family tree and there's 6 teeth among all of them.
And grandma has pigtails. It's never.
She's
a
not
good
looking
sign.
healthy. She is not looking healthy.
You never saw that dog? It's fantastic.
No.
It's must see TV.
Yeah,
It's so good.
Not a healthy group.
But they're doing their thing, entertaining.
Sure.
Dude, I went to Santa Barbara this weekend. I took the boys up there just for the fucks of it. I could live there.
Yeah, you could, Bubba. It's where the very rich live.
I was telling Jen, it's out of my tax bracket.
So I was talking to a friend who is married to he's a very
If you
wealthy.
say billionaire, I'm going to pull your teeth
Well,
out.
he's married to a very famous athlete. And
He's married to a very famous
yes, sir.
athlete?
Yes, sir. And they moved up to
Is it a gay man?
no, he's
Okay.
a stud, a great guy. But
Okay.
they moved up to Santa Barbara. On an estate there,
Montecito?
And sure, whatever it is.
Well, that's
overlooking the
where
water.
Ellen and Oprah live. They can live anywhere, and they live there. That's how
live
nice
there.
it is.
Well, the weather's always 75 and breezy, sir. Oh, man. It's always perfect there.
It was
it's
great.
it's just the streets are so
It's a sleepy beach town.
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted. It's not a beach town. It's so rich there.
It's so rich. I was at a gas station and I see a guy about my age but jacked beyond belief in a car. I think I took a picture and sent it to you because it was
I told
special.
you what it was, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
I said something to the effect of I think he recognized me. And I said,
Well-
"How you doing?" I said, "Your car, my buddy's a huge car guy and everything else," and started talking. And he made all the money and bought a house there. And I said, "What are you doing now?" He goes, "I went back to work." I said, "Why?" He goes, "Because I live here and it's so perfect that I started getting obsessed with my landscaping."
I get it.
You know what I mean? Like there was nothing to do. Everything was so perfect
You're
every day.
looking for something.
He goes, I'm
It's not
working
the
out
weather.
too much at my age
Yep.
because I don't have anything to do. And now I'm getting mad at my landscaper because he didn't trim the hedges just so. I had to go
get
back
it.
to work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
can
get it.
happen there
Yeah.
too. Right? So you got to be careful. Here's what you do to save yourself from that. And I'd never do it. You grow your own food, I guess. Right? And harvest it.
I don't. Even that's kind of lame.
Even that's
I don't
after
think
a
so.
while.
That's not going to do it.
What are you going to do? Cook all the time? Make your own
No,
bread?
nothing worse when a guy gets older and just starts cooking
And gardening.
Thinks he's a chef.
I wouldn't mind gardening and cooking. I'd go crazy.
That's how you know you're old as fuck,
Right.
dude. If you start gardening and cooking,
Yeah.
no, man.
And die in my garden picking peas.
I don't know what you do.
Where's Brian? They found him in his garden.
Well, that's
He
like
had
Gene
peas in his hand.
Hackman. The autopsy came out. His wife died like 2 weeks before him.
Of the hantavirus.
Yeah, I'm still curious how the dog died. That's weird, right?
Well, probably just dehydration and didn't get fed. It's terrible.
2 weeks though. But
Probably.
then Gene Hackman, he basically had a heart attack and fell over in the kitchen.
Oh, and he had Alzheimer's. So here's my question.
So he died a week after. So that means her body was just chilling for a hot week.
Right. So she was there. She was there in the house, and he might have not have noticed, or he didn't know what to do, or he was disoriented.
It might be. He was also 98. There's also one of those old. It could be one of those older couples. You know how everyone's in their own world. He probably thought she was reading a book for a week.
Yeah.
And then he walked in and was like,
died of
"Hey,
dehydration and
shit!"
starvation. The dog died of dehydration and starvation.
But the other 2 dogs lived.
Yeah.
And did they eat the third?
Oh, I don't know.
If they're starving, it gets weird. I took Donnie on a 5-mile hike with Tiger yesterday. I thought Donnie was going to die.
Yeah.
We had water. I was giving water, but 5 miles for an 8-month-old pup is too far.
Yeah.
Tiger's like, carry him. Like, nope, he needs to learn.
Yeah.
And now he just sleeps. He's exhausted. Exhausted,
wow.
dude.
Yeah.
Exhausted.
He's still a good guard dog.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's great.
He gets all up in our face.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just small, isn't he? He's just small.
Now, so the truck life is alive and well. You still lifting weights? Great.
I did 100 pull-ups in 7-something minutes this morning.
That's pretty damn good.
I was tired.
Yeah, that's.
I was moving.
What is that? 15 per minute? It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot to do consistently. Towards the end, it gets a little dicey.
Yeah, I think I can do that, but it's a lot. Can I do that?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah,
I'm
pull-ups,
lighter.
you're lighter.
Yeah, but that's hard.
But dude, at 245 pounds,
That's-
and I'm Aaron Hernandez, not bad.
And you're Aaron Hernandez.
the
Now,
world record for the most pull-ups. The guy just did it.
1 hour. There's 1 hour.
that's
for one-
so many.
1,000. Okay, that makes me feel
So-
bad, Chin. Okay.
That's so how many is that
Okay,
per
I did
minute? Divide
100.
that by 60, please.
Oh, I couldn't fathom
That's insane.
that. No.
By the way, are those kipping pull-ups? Because I don't consider those pull-ups.
No, but homeboy Cam Haynes boy had the world record. I think he did it for 24 hours.
You ever seen that kid?
Yes.
Jacked out of his mind.
Well, you'd have to be.
Yeah, jacked out of his mind.
You'd have to be.
Yeah, I had dinner with him. Great kid. And he's just,
But his hands from doing the pull-ups were fucked too.
oh yeah.
Bro, it says 18. 1,131 divided by 60.
18 pull-ups per minute. That's a shitload of pull-ups.
That's tough, man.
Oh my God, 60.
By
per
that
60
sixth set, you're like, oh wait.
Yeah,
I
this
can't
is
even do one
60
pull-up.
sets.
You can't do one pull-up,
Not
Jen?
even one, yeah.
Can you bench 225?
I can bench a lot better than I do.
can't-
I didn't ask that. When's the last
Jen,
25, how many places
You
is that?
can't do one
It's-
pull-up,
it's-
Jen?
If I do this, I can do it, but I can't just go like this.
Really?
Damn, Tiger can do a pull-up.
He's so small.
So can
Buddy, we
Boston.
got to get you.
Yeah, but he's
Well, they're
nine.
little. It's like monkey bars.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
Remember how
easy.
easy monkey bars
No,
were
but
as a kid?
we got to
Crush
get.
it.
We got to get you.
To do one
I
pull-up.
look like I can do a pull-up, right?
I know you should be doing 10.
I should be able to do at least one.
But have you ever looked at the stats I posted on how many men bench 225 in the world? It's like less than 1%.
That's nuts.
Let's take a little break, B, because are you ready to win some real cash, dude, during the basketball
off the
playoffs?
basketball playoffs, yeah.
Dude, and you're talking about Pick 6 from DraftKings. When it comes to basketball payouts, DraftKings Pick 6 posterizes the competition. Nuts all up in your face.
Yep.
Including prize picks. Hit all your picks and score higher minimum payouts on Pick 6, plus even more cash if you outscore your competition. Pick 6 available in most states, including Missouri, California, Texas, and Georgia. Bet on my Nuggets. They're doing the damn thing. Jokic, he is must-see TV. Should be MVP. Won't win because he's white and born. All right. Download DraftKings Pick 6 app right now. Use the code FIGHTER. That's code FIGHTER for new customers to play 5 to get 50 in Pick 6 credits. Better payouts, bigger wins, only with Pick 6 from DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. One per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
That's nuts. Although I'd have to work up to 225. I don't bench like that. I can do 200 or 210, I think, but 225.
Yeah, 225 is the marker, buddy.
Yeah.
It's difficult to give an exact global location because there's so many bitches out there, but it says approximately 1.3 Americans can bench 225. So it's not many, which was surprising to me. I'm not even trying to be smart here.
Is that 2 plates? Or,
It's two 245s on each side.
a lot.
yeah. So
It's
2 plates
the
aside.
standard since high school.
I feel like I can do
Like
that.
we made fun of kids.
Yeah,
like
we
that.
could work. Even somebody like me can work up to that, but it's it's a lot if you're a regular guy.
Yeah, most regular guys can't do it.
Yeah, I can do a lot of pull-ups. I can do 50 push-ups and all that, but
50 push.
without stopping.
Yeah,
I did 84.
yeah.
All right, take it easy. I don't do it. I don't work at it.
Yeah.
If I work at it, I can do it. I'll get 225 up. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna get a straight bar and work.
So it says 1 out of 100 guys can do it.
I can do 145 like I did that 15 times.
I would fucking hope so,
Yeah.
Brian.
But I can do that 15
135,
times, so I
dude?
think I could do 225.
I don't think
Even
so.
though bench is not my thing.
I don't think so, bud.
No? You don't think I can do it once?
And it's not a big deal. It's just not your
Well,
thing.
it is a big deal because I'm going to do it now.
You'd have to train for a year.
I deadlifted with Brian Shaw. I deadlifted 310, which.
It's not great, dude. You're talking about where you're
But I don't
just
work.
pull the weight
I don't
up?
I don't
310?
work. But I don't work weightlifting like that.
You don't have to. It's just being strong, dude. Just get on there and do it. That's the
But
point
that's-
of weights.
I know, but I can
Like
do.
farmer strong, those guys don't bench 225, but they're fucking strong just from everyday life and get on there and do it.
Well, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I got to go. I got to see. We're going to do a little strength test with me. See how I do.
Do a combine?
Be a little careful, though.
Yeah, you don't get
Something can
hurt.
pop.
I know. That's why even when I was doing those 100 pull-ups, my biceps still not a hundo.
Yeah.
And I just got the stem cells. I don't want to fuck up. So you see, I keep switching my grip because I could feel the muscle kind of pulling a
Something
little
can
bit.
pop a little. So it's just easy. Oh, let's see you do
worst.
225, bride approved, and it's like,
Dude, you don't. Nothing makes you feel more like a bitch than when you got to set up the camera to film your workout. Jen, you're fired. Nothing makes you feel more like a
you feel like
pussy.
you feel like a little TikToker.
Oh, dude, and there's some guy deadlifting like 600 pounds, with these huge legs. I was like, what's up, man? Don't walk across the thing here. You got to lay down the camera. God, it's lame.
Yeah, I get it.
Especially in that gym, nobody's filming except for me. I'm not that guy. But sometimes you got to flex on them.
Sometimes you got to
And
flex
I'm
on.
Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that for a second?
I guess. I mean, I thought I was gonna have fun with it, and then the smarter people in my life, Rogan and Brian, were like, "Do not engage in this. It's a sad story. This is nothing to joke about." Because I had a bunch of jokes that I was gonna repost about it.
I just want him to be okay.
Yeah, me too.
And I really do. I want him to be okay. He's a national treasure. He gave everything in that.
Oh, he's on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
He's
BJ
the
Penn.
prodigy.
BJ Penn gave everything.
He's
He
the
gave
prodigy,
His body.
for
He
God's
gave
sakes.
everything.
I know.
And we all love him for that. And nobody wants to see somebody going through what he's going through, whatever it is. And it's really hard, right? It's really hard to deal with mental health and whatever is happening here is
I think that's
beyond
more,
our
I think that's
our
more than
capability.
CTE.
Sure.
There's something.
Well, we don't know how to
schizophrenic.
help some people. I mean, maybe professionals do.
I don't think they do.
don't.
I don't think they do.
I
I don't know what he can do. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that funny though.
This is a new thing.
Also,
It's gonna come out.
the Aaron Hernandez stuff isn't new. I've been getting called that for a hot second, and I was friends with Tim Tebow, so there's a lot of similarities. When I did the Tebow golf charity event,
Yeah.
people were like Hernandez. It happened so many times. I started signing autographs as Aaron Hernandez. So
Oh,
that is out
no.
there, which is also going to push this narrative, and that's a terrible look for me.
Now, what about your fake cauliflower ears? How long does it take you to get your ears exactly
Dude,
the
you
same
could
every
easily
day?
do that on botched on some of these LA nip tuck.
You guys are the same
This is my favorite.
human. You've met him too.
I've never met Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, you never met him?
Fuck
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Nah, man. Nah. Nah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Again, I was good at football. He was so good at football.
Yeah, he wasn't he?
Oh my god, dude.
Really, like high level.
Oh my god.
Tight end.
Oh my lord, was he fucking talented?
And what would you pantheon? Where would you put him with Shannon Sharp and those guys?
Oh yeah.
Antonio
yeah, if he
Gates.
didn't start murdering people and sucking dick, he'd be up there fucking top 3 of all time. I mean,
Wow.
yeah, more talented than Travis Kelce. Like his
Wow.
movement faster. He could
Really?
run the ball. They put him at running back and shit. He was H back. He was so talented. Out of Gronk and him, he was the more talented one.
Really?
He just had some demons and wasn't as disciplined.
So no wonder
Now,
then.
but also, if you talk to anybody that was on the team with him, they're like, as far as like, so when Gronk and Aaron Hernandez first got to Patriots for rookie training camp, Gronk was like, it took me months to learn the playbook. Aaron Hernandez knew everyone where they were supposed to be for every play
Smart too.
in like 2 days. He just knew football. He knew football.
Wow.
He was like, he knew where everyone was supposed to go at all times.
Jesus.
Yeah, when it came to football,
So
genius.
kind of a genius.
Yeah, bad at murder, right? Bad at covering that up.
Bad at all
Wore
that.
the fucking Jordan 11s. It's like, dude, the fucking footprint, buddy. And it's your size. Spit out his gum. Fuck sakes, dude. You've never seen Cold Case before?
Yeah.
You spit out your gum at the murder scene? Then you
talked-
murder your fucking, was it his sister's fiance?
I talked to a homicide detective. 1,000 ways you get caught. 1,000 ways.
Number one, spitting out gum
Yeah.
at the murder scene.
Yeah.
Murder 101, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they just can't stay off social media.
Aaron didn't have that problem. Aaron Hernandez was convicted of murder. Yeah. Yeah, so he got convicted of the Odin Lloyd one, which it was his brother-in-law, some shit like that. But the other ones, one he was found innocent, and the other one he died before they could find him guilty.
God.
So I think his family still gets his pay. That's why he did it, because if he's found guilty, you're kind of fucked. So he's like, all right, I'm going to off myself so my family gets all the money before you guys get it. Let me bust this nut in this cellmate's mouth real quick, though. What?
His brother has... Is his brother in trouble, too?
No, his brother's still alive,
No, I think
kicking.
his brother got in trouble, though. I think his brother got in some trouble.
Yeah, but he had a daughter. It's a
BJ
sad story.
Hernandez. Yeah, he was in
DJ?
trouble, yeah. Sentenced to time served. Sentenced to time served in shooting threats case.
Threats.
It's another big guy. 18 months prison already for served threatening to carry out a shooting at the University of Connecticut.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that's dark. Yeah, the family was all fucked up. The dad was fucked up. They grew up in a rough environment.
Wow. Man.
Grew up in a rough environment. But yeah, he was a hell of a football player. I wasn't half the football player in Aaron Hernandez is, and he wasn't half the fighter I was. So we're not the same guy.
Yeah.
He also has a bigger dick than me. I'll give him that.
You think so?
Brendan.
I know that.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah. I have buddies who were roommates with him.
Oh, you had a piece on him.
Massive swamp tail.
Really?
Massive tail.
God bless him.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
So a giant dong, great
Dude, I'm
football
going to give
player.
credit where it's deserved.
Yeah.
He had a honker on him.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
He would pull it out and shit.
What a great thing to call a dick, too. You
Gator
got
tail?
a honker.
I like gator tail.
I like...
Could you play for the
Tail's
Gators?
Great, but I like honker because honker...
No, you get a new recruit. Hey, you got to check out Hernandez gator tail.
I like it, but I if I took
And
my
then he
pants
pulls
off,
it out and goes, welcome to the swamp.
that's good. See?
Do you like that?
Yeah, a lot. Like, so if I took my
Oh, what about
pants
this?
off...
Hey, Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing, get that gator tail out for the new recruit.
Yeah, no, I like...
Welcome to
no,
the
no,
swamp.
No, let me say welcome to the swamp. Don't say swamp. Say, hey, Bri. Go ahead, say it.
Hey, Bri,
Yeah.
come check out Swamp Thing.
No,
Wait,
show him
who am I?
that gator tail.
Oh, show him that.
Yeah, you say that.
Say, hey, Bri, show the gator tail?
Yeah.
So you're Aaron Hernandez in
Yeah.
this? All right, you don't look
But
like
I'm
him.
Brian,
Okay.
and I look like him.
Hey, B.
Yeah.
Get that gator tail out for the new recruit.
You asked for it, man. Welcome to the swamp.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Come on, man. Now say
recruit would go, where do I
now
sign?
say, Bri, show him that honker. Go ahead.
See, that's not as fun.
Go ahead, try.
Now we're recruiting West Virginia.
Yeah, I know, but that's all
Hey,
right.
Bri, show him that big old honker.
You asked for it, brother.
Honk, honk.
Honk, 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 honk. Honk, honk.
Are we 12?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I would grab it and I'd squeeze it like
Me
this, and
too,
I'd go.
me too.
I'd be like a
I'd make the mouth
ventriloquist.
go.
Yeah.
"Bleh, bleh,
Honk,
bleh,
honk.
bleh." Go
Look at-
show him that big old bat wing you got too down there
All
with
right.
the big balls.
Yep.
You spread it out.
Oh, look at him.
Hey,
look at that skin.
How about this one? Hey,
Sorry,
hey, Bri.
Sanaz, I apologize.
No, you're in the locker room.
This is how guys are.
This is in West Virginia. Hey, Bri.
Yeah.
Show him that playbook you got. Honk. Right? And you're nuts?
Well,
Do you like that?
no.
All right.
I don't.
You gotta grow
I
up.
like honker and I like gator.
I don't like
tail.
honker.
Welcome to the swamp.
Yeah, that's getting recruits.
Welcome to the swamp. You know?
Oh, you in swampland now, baby?
Yeah. This boy rules the swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, you in the Florida Gator locker room?
While the other gators running away. Yeah, there's a big boy in town.
Oh, there's the Alpha Gator here.
There's a new sheriff in town.
Hey, Brian, show him that Alpha Gator. Alpha Gator?
Well, welcome to the
Alpha
swamp.
gator?
Yeah, welcome to the swamp. That gator tail.
Yeah, and he's tan.
You guys want to see my gator tail?
You ever had gator tail?
Honk, honk.
I don't like the honking.
He's got a fucking honker. I bet he's got a
No, but
hammer.
honk.
Hammer's not bad. Guy's got a hammer on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just gets the reference right away. Gator tail.
Somebody
though,
call me Thor.
I don't like it too much.
No, I think Welcome to the Swamp's great.
Yes.
True Work. Let's take a little break here. All right.
Break.
True Work is hell bent on creating the most technical, high-performance work gear in the world. Okay, what does that mean? Well, let's start with the True Work story. Begins in the Colorado mountains, where a trade worker knew he he had to have a better solution than being wet with heavy gear that weighed him down. So, TrueWork products are engineered for maximum comfort, protection, and efficiency with minimum bulk and extra weight. You know me. When I'm in the wild, I like to move, okay? I can't have
Dude,
wasted
they sent me
space.
their soft, stretchy, like water wicking
Yep,
pants. I
yep.
wear them at the shop when I'm
Yep.
working on the trucks. Dude, they're so nice.
Look, denim and comes.
They look dope too. You don't
Yeah.
look like a schmuck.
Nope. You gotta. They'll upgrade. They've upgraded traditional classics by using the same fabrics worn by elite outdoor athletes, and I'm an elite outdoor athlete.
You are,
as
dude, and
guys
you work
know.
on
I'm a
cars and
ninja,
stuff. Dude,
okay?
TrueWork has over 50,000 five-star reviews. Upgrade to TrueWork for a major change in the way you work. TrueWork helps you be your best when your best matters most.
Now, spell TrueWork. It's TrueWork.com/TFTK. I'm going to say that again. Go there. You'll get 15% off if you go to TrueWork.com/TFTK. 800 nicknames for penis.
There's actually a lot of good ones here.
Yeah, let's see. Anaconda, whatever. Antenna,
Antenna.
bullshit.
Baguette.
Appendage.
Armadillo?
Armadillo, arrow, baby maker. This is all bullshit. Baguette.
Giggle stick.
Yeah, bald Avenger, bullshit.
Baseball
Bald-headed
bat.
giggle
No,
stick.
these are fucking weak, dude.
Ballywhacker.
You don't like
bayonet.
beef bayonet?
No. No, I like the
baseball
swamp
bat,
thing.
bat batons.
Black
bullshit.
Mamba.
Beef bayonet. Beef
Blood
with-
sausage. Disgusting.
Nah, this sucks.
Oh, okay. That's where we draw the line.
Blastocyst. Fuck off. Blue vein custard chucker.
Dude, hey, boomstick? Who wants some of this
Custard
boomstick?
chucker is disgusting.
Bouncing Betty? No.
Bobo? Boo boo? Shut up.
These are dad names for
Baloney
dicks.
pony.
Brajol, yeah, I've heard that a lot.
All right, they're getting lame.
Dude, I got to work on, I got to stay on Bosty starting to cuss like me and Tiger.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're in Santa Barbara
yeah?
and they love soft serve ice cream. And he has this big ice cream cone. And he's not saying a word. And it's just me and him walking at him and go, God damn, this ice cream's good.
That's what my
I'm like,
3-year-old.
all right,
Love it, my
dude.
3-year-old goes, fucking damn it.
Well, that's
What?
Not, that's
Fucking
not good.
damn it.
Yeah,
And he goes like this. He looks at me. He's like, and I'm like, Cody, you can't do that. He's like,
Yeah, you gotta
fucking
tighten that
damn
up.
it.
You gotta tighten up the ship. They can't get to
but they
Austin
love it.
Catholic
It's-
school. and
I know, but
cuss.
it's so fun for them.
Yeah, Bosty's not saying, but the fun's gone. It's just isn't in his vocabulary. God
Yeah.
damn, this ice
Oh,
cream's
yeah.
good.
He says, goddamn, too.
Oh, yeah, but we can't.
God damn it. He goes, because he hears me.
It's cute. Oh, yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Fucking God damn it. That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
My wife was like pulling her hair out. I was like, don't react to it. All I say is I go, hey, listen, you can't do that because you're little. And
It's not good. You don't want that.
then he's like,
I'll tell you, my boys are into watching, I watch all the crime shit. And now they're into forensic files. So we had one king bed at the hotel. So we all slept in the bed. They go to bed early. So we walked 7 miles that day. So they're tired. And Tiger had a baseball game
Oh,
that
their little
morning.
feet.
So they were tired.
yeah.
So they sit down and he's like, Dad, put on forensic because we're like looking for cartoons. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to watch this till they fall asleep. Tiger goes, oh, forensic files. I'm like, you don't say. Oh, they're my
don't
kids.
say.
Let's solve a murder, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I said, get ready for a long life because everything's a cold case when you fall asleep early.
My son is obsessed with trucks. So he's going to be a gearhead.
Why didn't he hit me out there?
Obsessed with them. You bring that truck around, he's going to be like, he just wants to sit in a truck.
Dude, this is going to be some gear talk for you people out there, but my UFC check's coming. I get to spend a fraction of it. I get to save the rest. We talked about this. I want a Gen 5 Viper, dude. There's nothing more American than a Gen 5 Viper. I either want a Gen 2 or Gen 5. I'm really fucking
What's that
throbbing
cost?
at the
What's
gator
that
tail.
cost?
Well, clearly Daddy's going to get it used. I would love a TA. The ACR's just out of the budget for this. I got to save the rest of it, but I want just a...
In a depreciating asset, huh?
depends which one you get. Not all cars.
Orange?
The TA or the ACR one's booming. That orange is so filthy. Found a red one. It's in Canada, though, so I got to figure out how to get that down. The blue's ridiculous. Like, that doesn't do nothing for you?
No, and I don't think you should put your money into it.
Oh, you don't know how much Daddy's getting in my finances, though.
Doesn't matter. I'd save that money, buddy.
Nah, I'm saving enough, bud.
How many cars at this point do you have, Brendan? See how he has to think about it?
Because you got rid of a lot of them, I think.
I gained a lot, though. 7?
7.
7 cars.
Does that include Joe's?
And you have payments on all those cars?
No, all of them paid off, son.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't usually like orange, but that orange.
Isn't that orange dope, Chin?
Sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a nice orange.
Yeah, I'd love to get around Austin, that bad boy. Only comes in 6-speed, Chin. You like that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Manual. Only can get manual. But Gen 5, they're going up in price, though, so you got to do it before it goes. Hopefully the market crashes a little bit so they come down. That'd be tasty, though. You'll go in that thing with me. I'll drive you around Austin.
Yeah.
Now, the Austin studio, it's going to be done June 1st. They hit us. We have,
1st.
We have some permits.
Gotta get some permits.
Now,
It's not
Texas,
the Wild West.
Texas isn't the Wild West, as we thought. They went, bitch, you need permits for that. We went, oh, say
Ooh,
less.
Okay. Yeah, it's a city now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a city. They
It's
gotta
still
run-
a
they gotta
major
run shit. Yeah.
metropolitan city.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's certain things you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was Wild West, shoot from the hip. No.
Rogan had trouble with the mothership, I think, just trying to get all the permits. It's there's a whole system there. It's
You know, some
there's-
good old boys, and they got to get their beaks wet.
things are what they are. Now that's
But they're doing it.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
I think I just saw that car for $395,000.
The ACR, yeah, but you could have originally bought it for 120.
Really?
They go up in value, yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so let's go up in value.
Why did they go?
It's just a diffuser blade kit is $395.
Oh,
Is that what you're looking at?
Sorry.
No, there's some Gen 5 ACRs for like shit 470,000.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, they go up in value. Certain cars go up in value.
Really? Ferraris do,
I want the
right?
TA.
Don't they? Or
Porsche's the best value, by far.
really?
By far,
A
yeah.
Porsche.
Porsche
But it depends on the Porsche.
depends on the Porsche, but all 911s are a safe bet.
Really?
Oh yeah, all 911. If you can get the
So I
the
could-
GT3s, the GT2s,
Yeah.
the RSs, like the new GT3 RS, if you get for, just regular price MSRP, you're looking at, I don't know, 185 grand. But then you could resell it literally the same day for 400. Some are going for 500.
What?
People want them. There's not enough of them. People want them.
Damn.
Yeah, the Porsche's crushing it, man.
Yeah. Still a great car. Still amazing. Huh?
Reliable, the best. Nothing beats a Porsche.
And would you get that in stick? Obviously,
I would, yeah. I'd get a GT3 touring stick.
'Cause that's the whole point.
Yeah.
It's a driving car.
You know what's crazy is no matter how, I mean, I guess if you're like a professional maybe, but even that, PDK, which is, basically automatic, you can't compete with the computer. It shifts way faster than the human
Oh.
can. So the fastest cars are automatics. Always.
Okay. Oh,
Always.
really?
Always.
It's all changed.
There's no air. It's everything's,
Like it.
Yeah, I'm ready to get to Austin though, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Joanna when she got back, she's like, I kind of just want to stay out there. I'm like, okay, well,
Yeah. There's a whole world out there, and it ain't just in LA.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know, buddy.
I find this. I think this city is depressed. I think the city is.
I think because we're leaving.
Yes.
The entire city's depressed.
Yes, it is.
They get the Pope dying, and then us leaving LA, the city's depressed.
It's you've got city councils with a bunch of anti-growth communists on them.
Yeah, it's getting weird.
Yeah.
It's getting weird, dude. Chin was in Austin all weekend looking for a place.
Were you?
He went by the
Was, yeah.
studio.
No shit.
He broke into
I
the
saw the-
studio.
How was it?
I saw where the studio's gonna be at. It's dope.
Chin
Is
broke.
it?
It is
Good.
awesome.
Chin broke in and looked at the studio space.
I broke
Love
in.
it.
Yeah.
Great.
Isn't that cool? Chin was out there.
I'm psyched.
That's a
buddy.
good spot, right, Chin?
Pope Francis
Awesome
died at
spot.
88. Everybody,
Yeah. You have pneumonia or some shit?
champion to the poor. He's 88.
What's the whole thing when they pick the new pope? The black smoke. They
Yeah.
light that when the
White or black smoke, right? I think white's the new one. Black means he died.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah,
Double pneumonia.
double pneumonia. Yeah,
I think it's
which
double
means
pneumonia.
It's in both lungs.
Both lungs, right? You have two lungs, guys.
He was a guy. I will say about the Pope.
I would just say
what
pneumonia,
I've heard
but-
about the Pope was he was the guy who said, "No, I'm not having my robes made by this particular tailor. No, I'm not going to be." There were all these expenses, and he tried to kind of
He's like Elon Musk. budget cut.
remember what the church was there for, which was for the poor. for
Yeah,
the
we
widows,
covered
for
up
the
a
orphans.
lot of it. It's
Oh,
it's
you
a
mean the
tough
Vatican?
conversation.
Oh, you mean the Vatican that covered
Yes.
up and protected pedophiles
Yes,
and
yes.
sadists
There you
and,
go. There you
and
go.
child rapists?
It's hard for me to get on board with it.
Oh yeah, it should be because they've never, ever really.
No, it's still going.
They
on.
had
You
lawyers
think
that
it
were.
stopped?
There were lawyers that crushed and silenced people
and relocated these priests that
The
molested
worst.
kids.
And
so
they're
they could
living
get
in the
away with
Vatican
it.
right now. These criminals,
course.
and the Vatican and the Catholic Church
Just
should
evil
have
old
come.
men.
They should have come to terms and still have
Realize they have a problem.
with what they did.
Yep.
What they covered up and what they protected. That's what
It's still going on.
Of
That
course
stuff's
it
not
is.
stopping.
Yeah, but it was
disgusting.
It's a stain that they will never rid themselves of. And
No.
and the only way to do that is they should have. You want to talk about sunlight being the best disinfectant? They should have taken every one of those guys and they should all be in jail forever.
Or kill them. Just kill them.
I mean, I agree. You had sadistic pedophiles who were using the cloth, the paper
And they
cloth,
relocated them.
as their way of hiding.
Yeah, I
Yes.
can't get on board that.
They kept getting protected.
Can't get on board.
Disgusting.
We got Jen. Let's take a little break, B, because one thing we like to do is keep our family safe, dude. And traditional security systems only take action after somebody broke in. It's too late. Simply Safe is setting the new standard in home security with an active guard outdoor protection. Simply Safe's monitoring agents can help prevent break-ins before they even happen.
Listen.
AI-powered cameras.
Yeah, AI-powered
and you live in
cameras.
Cali, you better get Simply
But
Safe.
they're also backed by live professional monitoring agents, okay? They monitor your property and detect suspicious activity. You can watch everything on your phone.
Dude, no long-term contracts or cancellation fees. Monitoring plans start at just $1 a day.
Okay?
Wow.
Yeah.
60-day satisfaction guaranteed.
This is why 4 million Americans use Simply Safe.
That's exactly right. All right. So you can get 50% off their new Simply Safe system, which we have at the crib now in Austin.
Ranked, by the way, this is important, ranked #1 in customer service among home security providers by both Newsweek and USA
What you
Today.
can do, buy number 2 because you want to save your money and risk your
You know what?
family.
Give them 50% off.
All right, I'll do it.
Safety's important.
SimplySafe.com/fighter. That's SimplySafe.com/fighter. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
First month is free.
Oh, well, real quick on that too, as far as they should die. Remember I told you I'm obsessed with like dash cam, police body cam
Yeah.
stuff these days?
Yeah, you always defend the criminal. Yeah.
No, come on. But before I would think I'm like, oh, I hope this person survives. Now, the more I watch these dash cams and body cams, this sounds really bad, but I'm like, they say, oh, after this many things, he didn't make it. I'm like,
Yeah, play stupid
good.
games.
Like
with
when they're
stupid
the
prizes.
piece of shit assholes,
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah.
No, the world's better off. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
need
there are a
those
lot of people that are if you see somebody, what's that thing where in the Ozarks, right? He's telling a story about he's going to kill them, and he's telling a story because the guy stole from the drug dealer. He's telling a story about how his father fired their nanny that they had.
No, she's her first employee.
Yeah, like
Yeah, he owned.
and
He,
so
owned
that-
a,
he only
like
stole. He only stole this thing.
he goes, "What do you
That's
do?
the
Do you
first-
do you fire her? Or do you forgive her?"
Yeah.
He's like, "You fire her.
Yeah.
If she does that, she's gonna do it again."
Well, also because this is the first time she's been caught.
Yeah.
She's been doing it. It's not the first time she's done it.
yeah.
So that if you steal and you do those kinds of things and you're a liar and all that, it's the first time you've been caught.
Yeah.
But you've been doing that for a long time. There's always a pattern.
What do you got, Jen?
Alrighty. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's start with this. Let's start with this one.
All right.
So, this was a funny clip I found of this girl karaokeing, and she literally did not know Tom DeLonge was sitting right there, and she's just going
Singing
at
all
it.
the small things.
Oh yeah. So just.
Oh shit.
He's all okay. Why did she ruin it by yelling like that? He's all laughing.
I just think
It'd been better if he got up there and sang.
Do you know Fiona Apple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was with her one time when this girl was this girl was at the brew house in Westwood and singing her song "Criminal" so badly,
Ooh.
or no, "Sleep to Dream," which is a great song. "Sleep to Dream," and just like butchering it. And Fiona was watching. She was just like this. She used to love to watch stand up. And she especially loved watching people like the guys who
Eat shit?
bombed.
Yeah.
It wasn't because she liked seeing them bomb. She just was fascinated with how they would think that was funny.
Yeah. I
So she
guess.
would be obsessed with that. She'd just be like, wow, it's interesting how.
Is Tom DeLonge the guy who's into like aliens and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, yeah, super into it.
So this weekend, just so we're all aware, we had Easter, we had Coachella, and we had WrestleMania.
Do they let you into Coachella if you're over the age of 35? I've never been. Do they?
I'm not going there. I'll tell you that. I
Do
just
people
don't
still?
get it.
If you're a performer, I get it. But if you're over 35, do you still go?
Oh, so many people go, and they did the Fire Fest thing. They had like $10,000 campgrounds on site that were just tents with 2 beds in them,
Yeah.
and people bought them.
Oh yeah.
Man, people want to go.
You know,
Yeah.
Who was the main performers?
I think Gaga was the big one,
That's a big one.
and then
Coachella 2025.
I just watched. But then you can watch the live stream for free on YouTube.
Well, yeah.
And why wouldn't you just do that?
Well, you know, you want to be there. And
Do you?
And you want to look fabulous. And
Probably
you're
want to do a bunch of
young.
drugs.
Yeah. You want to be high.
Oh, wow, that's a good lineup. Lady Gaga, Green Day, Post Malone, Travis Scott.
Travis Scott flew from Coachella straight to WrestleMania last night. He had a little appearance. Which, by the way, I know none of you care, but John Cena has beaten Ric Flair's record.
Oh, my God. 25 times?
He's 17
17-time world champion.
He is?
Yes,
You know what?
dude.
17-time world
Hard work.
champion?
Hard work.
Dude,
Hard work, dude.
that's incredible.
Dude, 17? Yeah. What's Freddie Freeman? 2-time champ in
Who
the
is
MLB?
that guy? Who is that guy who spit in
What's Kobe?
In Vince
McMahon's.
McMahon's face because Vince took the title from him?
Bret Hart.
Yeah,
That was the
like-
Montreal screw
yeah,
job.
Yeah, Bret Hart. You got to relax. You're not a real
You
world
never
champion.
take the title from them when they're in their hometown. That's just a no-no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
frowned
guess
upon.
what? It's fine.
No, Vince beat him
And then
fair
his
and
brother
square.
died in the ring a
Yeah,
couple weeks
I
ago.
Yeah, Bret Hart
understand
fell
that.
off the
That's
thing.
awful.
Yeah.
That's awful. But I'm saying
It's real to me.
let's not everybody calm down with like getting your title.
Dana White was
taken.
there and got booed.
You hear that? Yeah.
Where?
At
WrestleMania?
Yeah, but
Why?
Because TKO owns it, so they own WWE and UFC, so they're blending it together a little bit. And I said this on the shop show. It's like those food truck fusions when it's Thai and tacos. Nah, bitch. When you blend it together, they don't mix. So the WWE fan base and UFC fan base, I think, is very different. So I think they announced him. They thought he'd get a big pop. They're like, "Fuck this guy! You do the real stuff. Get out of here, gay." That's what I heard.
CEO of the UFC, a part of the
Yeah, the WWE fan base, like, nah, get out of here, bitch.
Dana White is here. Taking in WrestleMania.
He also did the opening credits, which they usually would never have someone like him do. Like announcing like tonight's the night. Like
Yeah.
that whole thing.
You
Well-
better get Ron Perlman. Why the fuck's Dana doing that?
Yeah.
So
I
Interesting.
just think when you mix worlds, it's like you got to do what you're
By the
good
way,
at.
WrestleMania is just as big as ever, right?
WWE's
huge.
massive.
huge.
Massive.
It was at 2 nights in Vegas.
You'll see how
Great.
big the WWE is because they got $5 billion from Netflix. UFC's not going to even get $1 billion.
Wow.
That's how WWE's massive. You and I are like the only ones that don't watch it.
That's right. Let's take a little break, buddy.
Can we do? Because this episode of The Fire Kid is brought to you by Progressive Insurance, fiscally
right.
responsible, financial genius, monetary magicians.
Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you get what you need when you need it. So your dollar goes a long way. So visit progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states and situations.
I want to find some auto parts, but I need a friendly staff. I need people that know what the parts are. I want maintenance. I want repairs and I want to be able to go to
Dude, and
a
you keep
one-stop
asking
shop.
me, you
all
keep
right.
asking me. I keep telling you, O'Reilly Auto Parts, who are in the business of keeping your car on the road. The team at O'Reilly's Auto Parts can help you with whatever you need.
But
Whether
I'm an
you're-
auto novice. What do I know?
Dude, if you're a rookie or an expert, the employees at O'Reilly Auto Parts are super knowledgeable, helpful, best of all, friendly. Professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts are your one-stop shop for all things auto do-it-yourself. You can find what you need in-store or online. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today. Visit them at O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. O'Reilly. I bet Dana was surprised, though. He hasn't been booed in a hot second.
Right.
And
But yeah,
Stone Cold
WWE
came
is
out.
massive.
So I know you're friends with Stone Cold. We all know he's my Mount Rushmore. He came out on one of those like badass ATVs and was hauling it around the ring. But then he ran into the wall on accident and hit a girl back in her chair. and like knocked her out of her chair. And then you look over and there's like all these people in suits trying to calm this girl down because she's like losing it. Like, I just got hurt. He ran into me. And like Stone Cold's doing his bit, but keeps going over to like breaks character to check on this girl. So I'm very interested to see what's going to happen.
Because WWE's probably worried she's going to sue. But
100%.
I assume if you sit in the front row, there's no like waiver you have to sign if you get hit with a chair or some shit.
I don't know.
Do they do that?
I bet the dad's going to work out a deal where they're always in the front row for the rest of their lives.
Or she gets a bunch of Stone Cold merch or some shit. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's like the guy who caught the Otani 50-50 ball. And they're like, we'll give you $300. He's like, bitch, please.
Yeah.
I'm keeping this.
Yeah.
And then I think they offered him like 500 grand. He's like, no.
Fuck, I just went through a whole thing of
You zoned
how
out this entire
I almost crushed
conversation.
my legs with a stunt like that when I was shooting this thing Hammer and Coop, and the car had to break through glass. The guy has me against he's got me like this, and he and I are standing there, and the car breaks through glass and skids around and stops here.
Stunt driver's doing it?
Yeah, and I was like, he's coming really close. How is he? Because here's a steel
Beam, yeah.
yeah. And the car's going to come here. If he miscalculates by 3 inches, I'm going to get my legs crushed.
Yeah.
And I said to the guy, I said, hey, trust me on this. When you hear it screech, jump up on the truck. Don't leave your legs here. Jump up. Because he's getting too close. And I never forgot I jumped up on the truck and the fucking car
He hit the
was,
wall?
yeah, it was literally would have crushed my legs.
can you imagine
I was
if
just
you're-
going through that in my head going, ugh.
I don't know if I'd do a show with you if you're paraplegic. If you're like in a wheelchair?
Well, I would have had my feet would have been all bunched up. Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
I would have been on a walker. You wouldn't have done, yeah.
It'd be tough.
Because then my jujitsu wouldn't have
You
been as
come rolling.
challenging.
You come rolling in every day.
Oh man,
I gotta push you everywhere.
and that shit'll happen, huh? I'll tell you what, Daddy rolled his calves out, and he's a new man.
Oh, it felt nice.
Oh yeah, new man.
I've been walking a lot lately, man.
Have you?
Yeah. Is this the video of him crashing in? I kind of
No,
don't care.
this is just, we've all seen the girls on the fake ponies riding horses around. And now this is something else I feel like the world just has to watch because I had to watch it.
Right.
Go ahead.
Air Guitar National Championships. Mom Jean's Genie.
She cooking a little something.
Wait, what's the competition?
Air guitar. Oh, okay. So she started off cooking in the kitchen.
All right.
This was on ESPN 8, by the way.
Is there technique to it?
I don't know.
Only on ESPN 8, The Ocho.
I think I'm just as good.
I feel like if there was aliens, they come down, they see that like, let's just get out of here.
Yeah, and I think I'm just as good as that. So.
The alien come down like, just fuck it. Just,
Yep.
Okay.
what are we gonna-
You did Danzig, right? What was the song that you did? I forgot what it was.
Yeah, Mother.
Mother, that was badass. That's basically air guitar, right?
Yeah, and it's also
No,
air
but he
singing
was
too.
singing.
You were singing it?
Brian was
Were you
actually
singing
singing.
or lip sync.
Brian was actually singing
singing
it.
it.
Yeah.
Singing it? Oh, shit. Okay,
big
that was awesome,
difference,
though.
Big difference. Yeah. No, Brian was actually singing and moving around. This bitch is
Mother.
doing what we do in our shower and making a career out of it.
Look my way.
Here's another good one. This gentleman just got out of anesthesia, and I don't know, most of us had surgeries, and we say some wild stuff,
Oh,
but
this is good.
let's play this one.
Husband who just woke up from surgery, clearly still delirious, started spilling all of his tea in front of his wife. Check this out.
I had a threesome a couple of days ago, and it was great.
What the f*** are you talking about?
You heard me?
I think that medicine got you hallucinating or talking out your mind or something. Cause
I know what I'm talking about. You just stupid. That's why I love you, because you stupid. You believe anything I say. I done cheated on you so many times.
so many times, huh? So let me ask you
face.
this. Last night when you said you was going to work, where was you at?
I was at my baby mama's house.
Baby mama?
On the way.
I don't have no, I'm not pregnant.
Everybody talking about you, stupid. I got my side piece ready. I'm gonna be a daddy.
I can be a daddy.
Wow, that's that. One commenter said, "Unplug him and charge your phone." A husband who just woke up from surgery.
That's
clearly
there you go, everybody.
He's like, I like you because you're stupid.
He's stupid.
Not great, guys. Yeah.
He's kind of fun.
Yeah, but it also might just be him.
He might just be out of his mind, but also that's the truth, right? Yeah. It seems like a guy. He's not going to make that up. He's like, I had a threesome. And then also she was like, where were you the night before? He's like, oh, baby mom, was she pregnant? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's creative enough to make all that up.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, there you go.
Okay, we'll do one more. This is another funny clip I found, and the point of it is just two people fighting on a boat, but the guy being interviewed is just classically almost like I love turtles.
Oh, I'm a kid, bro, please.
The video.
Oh, I know this one.
What do you say?
Confronting a teenage angler has gone viral.
I'm a kid, he says.
Charter captain you will ever meet.
One of the passengers on that boat is now breaking his silence.
It was crazy. I paid $300 to rip some zins and maybe catch some roof. Instead, I'm on TikTok, and my pastor's pulling me aside saying, "Why didn't you step in?" Like, bro, I'm 3 high noons deep.
The passenger was just feet away during the altercation, claiming the boat trip turned from peaceful to panic in seconds.
Next thing you know, Captain Florida Man's trying to WWE body slam a 19-year-old like a South Tampa Waffle House.
I'm 300 days a year on the water.
300 days on the water, and the other 65 in anger management. I'm the best charter captain you'll
This
ever
guy's
meet.
fantastic.
Yeah, in prison.
The conflict quickly escalated into a physical altercation.
If I wanted to watch grown men square up on minors, I'd hit up a Little League game in Pasco County. Or Chuck E. Cheese on $2 pitcher night.
Authorities
This
are
is
still
too good.
reviewing the footage, but
This
for
is-
this passenger, the memories are already burned in.
Didn't catch any snapper, but I did catch a subpoena and sun poisoning.
Regina Wilson, Fox
He's
13.
he's a comic.
So I hate to ruin the
It's
parade.
fake.
They just edited it.
They
this
added
way.
him in.
Yeah,
I
they
knew it
edited
was fake.
Yeah, that's all fake.
Yeah.
But
That's
this
not
incident,
he's not the real victim. Like, he's not part of it.
Yeah, but this
They just
incident
added
did
that
happen,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, that happened, but that guy talking like that, like,
I could see
the
it.
Still
jokes
super
are
funny.
written.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
It's very
jokes are
funny, though.
written. I was like,
Super funny.
It got Sanaz and got Brian for a hot
it
second.
didn't get me.
Okay, everything
It didn't-
gets
no,
me
it
and
didn't
Brian
get me.
Perry.
No, it
you
didn't
know?
get me. No, I was like, nah.
It's
This
too
is
written.
way
Yeah,
too
too
written.
written.
It was
He's
too-
not off the cuff.
Too many
funny
jokes
like
that are.
that,
Yeah, nobody's off
'Cause
the
it was
cuff.
great.
Yeah, that was
So
great.
funny.
You're not Tim Dillon.
Oh, you don't do anything? Oh.
Oh, Tim Dillon's special's so fucking funny.
Is it? I
Oh,
gotta see it. He's great.
it's so good.
I mean, we could make this a shorter episode for today, but I have one little thing. I don't know if you guys seen this video. It's from a long time ago, and it just says the Barry was like, and he basically got assaulted or molested by the barrier.
Oh wow.
Well, there you go.
This is okay.
It's good.
Running low on current events.
Yeah, we are.
No, I got a good one.
This is very sad though. This is why I'll never.
So
ever
my friend is friends with the
You're
guy
doing
who works
friends,
at
right?
this, and he says he's a maintenance guy, and he goes, "Don't ever fly on those helicopters because in New York they don't take care of these helicopters. This is seventh.
not just that. I would never want to fly in a
This
helicopter.
is an outrage.
It's just,
They're safe as shit usually. People live in them.
No, I'm not doing it.
This is crazy.
but
And
that's
that's
them.
a family that died.
Yeah, it's a family. Everyone
That's a
died.
husband, wife, and
Look at this.
children.
Bam.
Children. Jesus. You know how terrifying that shit is.
And even though it fell in the water, they all died instantly.
No, they fell on on land somewhere.
No, they
near
fell
the
in
water,
They
right?
fell in water. They fell in
What?
You still die if it falls in water.
They fell from way.
Are you sure, bro?
Yes, that blunt force.
You can see
trauma.
the water. Watch, Jid. Watch. See it?
Yes,
See that
Okay.
water?
Yeah.
that's awful.
I got one for you. My algorithm's pretty messed up nowadays. Chin, will you go to this Instagram?
3 kids and 3 adults.
Next.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
And
I'm not getting on a helicopter with my family, man. I would never. Those Hawaii tours, the Vegas
my
tours.
wife, I remember my
I would
first
never.
wife and I, she was like, let's get on a air balloon.
No.
And our kids,
No.
our kids were very young. I go, I'm not doing that. No way. We got children. I'm not doing it.
But you never hear about people getting fucked up in air balloons. Are people still riding air balloons? I know Steamboat Springs, where I used to live.
Yeah, they do.
In Colorado.
Dude, it's literally flames that keep you up.
Bro,
so
you're
people
in a
burn.
basket.
Exactly. That's the worst way to die, and it's like a slow death too, because you're.
Yeah.
Well, not if you fall off the side.
Yeah.
Well, you would jump without a doubt. You'd rather die that way than just be burned alive. Would you or not? In an air balloon.
Sure.
I'm never doing it.
It all sucks.
I would never do too. Yeah.
I don't get the appeal of it either. Oh, look up here.
Man, having children turns you into a fucking scaredy cat.
No, even before that, I was smart enough not to go on that bullshit.
So my algorithm's real messed up nowadays. This came across my page. Bless you. And it says,
COVID.
finally a page that only posts horrible accidents. Play this one.
This is a cooking show and he cuts his finger
So it
off?
has to be a finger cut.
Oh my God.
What was that?
Oh
A
man.
finger.
But is that a blender?
It's a blender you put in a pot.
You know the things that like.
Can't do that, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
You
what
can't. You
Does it
can't
show his finger?
Do that.
You don't see it fly off like a hot
I
dog?
see. I'd like a
It
close up.
flew right off.
Oh,
Yeah, that flew right off.
I like how he powered through it.
Oh, that hurts.
So yeah, this whole website just shows, like, I mean, there's a girl with a chainsaw. And
I don't want to
she's-
see it.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
Yeah, no. Well, if come
You know what?
on.
Let me see the top right though. Play that for me.
This one?
Yeah.
This
why
one's not that bad. You won't see what happens to it.
Oh, she has a chainsaw.
I don't like it.
Oh, the music.
I hate
Oh, it just nipped her thigh.
No, her
No, her
finger.
hand.
Oh.
There are other ones on here that are gruesome.
Ow!
Why would she
Why
do
did-
that?
Because she doesn't
Just
know
not paying
anything.
attention.
She's
You
a
don't think she
woman.
knows not to touch the blade?
It's just you don't operate machinery unless you know what you're doing.
It's gonna make her cook in the kitchen a lot
I wanted
tougher.
you guys to deal with what I had to deal with for a minute.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's one of those dangerous pages, you know.
My friend was having sex with his girlfriend, and my other friends threw a dart in his ass.
What? Stuck.
Yeah, they threw darts at him and hit him in the ass with it.
Yeesh.
They were like, ha 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 ha. Doom, and threw
I'd
a
still
dart.
rather
And
have
he was
that
like,
than
you
any of
fucking
this.
assholes.
Chin, let me see the one where they're on the water.
God damn it.
Is that a shark down there?
No, that's a fall. That's when you know.
Oh no, this is gonna be a big whale. It's one of those whale bullshit.
Yeah, it
videos.
must be that one.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a whale.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, that whale was trying to get at all those fish, and they were under
Yeah,
the
yeah.
boat. So when you see all those birds, get away from there because there's something bigger on
If you're a
you.
fisherman, you want to go towards the birds, but if you don't want to get eaten by a whale, go
Because
away.
they come up like this.
Because where the birds are is
They-
where the fish
yeah,
are.
they
Chin?
So
grab the
basically,
fish.
the fish that you want to catch are chasing these bait fish up to the surface,
Yes.
and then the birds are grabbing the bait fish
And you're
from
getting the
surface.
fish underneath?
So you
Yeah.
start throwing
and then there's
those there.
something even bigger, like a whale under there.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
always
when
chase
I was
the
fishing in
birds.
Florida, you have to worry about fucking dolphins, dude.
Dolphins, seals.
They eat all
yeah.
your shit.
Yes.
You'd cast out, and then the fish would come, and the dolphins were like, "Gimme, yoink."
Yeah.
So you kept avoiding these stupid,
They're very
lame
smart, yeah.
dolphins,
Yeah.
and we have to keep moving from the dolphins. They're
Which
fucking
is why
fast, dude.
dolphins need to be harpooned.
I was like, "Looks like we're hunting dolphin, fellas."
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, kill them.
It's so mean.
Is that it, Jen?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Bri, you gonna be anywhere?
Oh, I'm going to be in Eugene, Oregon, May.
Is there any
I
holidays
think it's
around that?
May 17, 18, 19, not May 15, 16, 17, but maybe it is.
At least you have your August dates on there.
I do have my August dates, August 22
There's
and
one.
23 in San Diego. I'm light this
Far
summer.
away.
Light this summer, yeah.
Good. We got work to do in Austin. Be good for you.
Yes,
You'll
I
be at the mothership though a bunch.
Yes, I will.
All right, kids. That's it. Love you. This is Fire and Kid. We're out. You're
Our boy, I run into our boy from Joy Mode, Shane, who owns this.
When he
company.
ran in, he goes, "Man, how's that swamp steak doing?"
And I said,
Not
welcome
good.
to the swamp.
You said, "Welcome to the
Look,
swamp."
Joy
Swamp's a
Mode-
little lackadaisical.
Well, he's a guy. What I liked about Shane is that he works out. He stays in shape. He's all about this.
and he
all
cares about
health.
his wiener.
This is an all-natural supplement designed to enhance blood flow. It gives you firmer, more reliable erections.
But what if I'm taking the stuff over the counter?
You
And
can
what,
go ahead
What
and do
about
that.
from the Rhino 5000 at the gas
Yeah,
station?
see how that works
Horrible
out.
side effects.
Oh,
dude.
yeah, I don't know. Read the horror
Oh,
stories.
Lord.
Look, you mix this with a pack of water. I mean, you mix the pack with water. Feel the effects within 45 minutes. Okay. You can also use it if you want to go work out and get more vascular, get blood flow going. Okay. It's a straightforward, effective solution.
Do proven ingredients, unlike prescription options that involve doctor visits and refills. Joy Mode provides a straightforward, effective solution. Join over the 200,000 bros who trust Joy Mode to boost their sex game without the side effects.
Give them 30% off a subscription order. Go ahead.
Oh, dude, how about I give you 20% off single purchases, 30% off subscription orders? That's tryjoymode.com. tryjoymode.com. If you can't spell try Joy Mode, probably shouldn't be having sex. That's tryjoymode.com. Use the code FIGHTER.